With Kevin Lynch, Tom Hanneman back on a Timberwolves fast break following a 116-113 Wolves loss here in downtown Minneapolis to the San Antonio Spurs. A very competitive night. Karl-Anthony Towns foul trouble early that affected him and affected the Wolves ultimately.
Yeah, finishes with 21 minutes played, just over 21 minutes, 23 points, 6 rebounds. So he produced pretty well for the most part, but I tell you what, the games that he's gotten into foul trouble recently, Tom, last 3-4 weeks, it seems like it's been happening more and more. Wolves are struggling to play and beat anybody if he's on the bench most of the time. So he's got to take care of this and clean up these foul issues and stay on the floor for more than 21 minutes. That's a big reason why San Antonio won this game.
Let's take a look at the final numbers. Towns DQ'd for the 6th time this season. Taj Gibson with 5 fouls in this game. And afterwards, head coach Ryan Saunders was asked about officiating, but he refused to blame officials for the loss.
We're a no excuse team, so we made our own mistakes at times. We had opportunities to win, so there's nothing on the officials.
Onward and upward to the next challenge for the Wolves. On Sunday afternoon here in downtown Minneapolis, the Phoenix Suns come to town, and then both teams move on to Arizona on Tuesday. Wolves are in Los Angeles Thursday, a game on TNT. We'll be back next Friday, Salt Lake City, for a test against the Utah Jazz. Timberwolves fell short December 15th in Phoenix, and the Suns, who have been struggling most of the season, looking for opportunities to post a W, and the Wolves desperately need some right now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It seems like, Phoenix, as you mentioned, Tom, is one of the bottom teams in the NBA, let alone the Western Conference. And if the Wolves are going to be a playoff team, these are 2 games you got to get. You got to handle your business here come Sunday, then go down to Phoenix on Tuesday, do the same thing, get a couple W's. It's going to be important. You can't give away games like the Atlanta game or the Detroit game or games against Phoenix coming up here. It's just we saw that too much last year, and then the Wolves were able to squeak in that last game of the season against Denver. But these are games here coming up here that you got to punch the clock and get a W.
Hope you'll join us Sunday night at 5:30 with Wolves Live ahead of the Timberwolves battle with the Phoenix Suns.